Scotch Challenger. The point is, if I see a man in his, obviously he's got to be in his 30s, late 20s, right? If he's saying around my 15-year-old relative,
he's 30, he's 30,
worth waiting for, he's catching these fucking hands, bro. That's just if ends about. And like Roy said, I don't know if he's a pedophile.
I don't know,
but I'll punch him in his face and we'll sort that shit out later.
Yeah, that's the point. Is you're again going back to what we were saying, connecting to the Richard Spencer thing we were saying. You're right. At least with Richard Spencer, I'll give you this, Worski. I'm absolutely right. We do radio show too. Context does matter. I haven't heard him coming out and saying anything against this. He just deleted it and has been mum's the word. And the problem is, I don't know of a context, and maybe you guys could fill me in, but of a context where talking to a 15-year-old girl like that is anything but sexual. It's not friendly. It's weird.
It's bad. It's terrible. It's horrible.
Dude, like it's always telling, because I always report these stories, right? Like, I mean, not this type of story, but like crime stories for Daily Caller and such. And it's always telling when the person accused of a heinous crime or whatever, blocks people or ignores people after years and years of pressure. Like people be asking him, what's the deal with this thing that, that you covered up? And their response is to like not respond. That tells me something is fucking up, right? Like, and then you realize, oh yeah, they're full of shit. That tells me that's guilt. That's like a tacit, strange behavior.
Sorry, may I have the evidence before I make any comments on it?
Oh yeah. Can you send it to him?
Yeah, I'm actually not sitting in front of a computer right now. Royce just stepped out. You guys have the stuff.
I have. Okay, yeah, I'll send it over. Yeah, and
again, we're not trying to.
DM. I know. Yeah, I'll DM it over to you.
Our emphasis on our show is comedy. So like we crack jokes, like he said. We make fun. We see a picture of somebody in a fucking dress. We're gonna have some fun with it,
And was that real? Yeah. Was that real?
That dude. I mean, look, this isn't my first show, and I've been doing radio for years. It's not the first time I've been photoshopped.
Wait, hang on, dude.
Photoshopped shitty.
I'll say one thing though. Because I used to do skits and stuff. There's like photos of me having sex with trees. There's one skit I did where I did cross dress for the skit.
And to your credit, and to your point, we just recently, as a joke, we were going to shill our Patreon on one of the episodes we did. So we put lipstick on and put wigs on, and we did it as we were pretending to be Blair White. Probably a tasteless bit, but you could probably get screenshots of me looking like a pretty sexy little redhead. The thing is, I can back it up and provide you a video where I could go, yeah, I was fucking around. Look, I'm doing Blair White's, an impression of her. Where's this video of him? It's obviously a screenshot of a video. If it's an authentic video screenshot, why is this video disappeared?
There is an archive of the of one of the videos, right? Like these morons who screen cap these things, they didn't think to fucking archive all this stuff. So only like one of them. I could only find an archive of one of them. But he definitely did comment on one of her videos.
Yeah. Was that the comment you were showing me earlier though? Because that was pretty fucking innocuous.
Yeah, I know that's completely innocuous. And I'll link the other one in the Hangouts. Comment. Yeah,
that's a creep.
The archive that he showed me. No, the archive that he showed me from archive.is was him saying something about her content. It wasn't any of the other conversations that were just image captures.
Right, like the one I just linked. That's the creepy one.
I mean, that's got to strike you guys as weird, right? I mean, if you found this guy,
fucking weird.
No, I'm talking to the Revenge of the Cis guys. Like. That has to strike you as weird. If somebody found this shit and archived one thing, why wouldn't they have archived all of it? Wouldn't they want all that fucking evidence to be able to be like, hey, look, this dude is trying to hit on this chick?
No, I feel you. I mean, I'm not. Look, again, I'm just saying.
Are we talking about like
because I hang around the like my version of the internet that I grew up with, and the internet that I find funniest is the one that likes to fuck with people for no reason. Yeah, they just do it to fuck with people. So. Maybe somebody found him making a comment and was like, fuck, I can doctor up recaps and make this a bigger issue.
Listen, I feel you on that issue, Jim, but the problem there is that if there was a thread on poll right now saying, oh, Mersh is a pedophile, I would be on any stream calling me out right now saying, hey, what's the deal with this? And I'd be explaining myself. I have not been involved in any inappropriate even remotely inappropriate scenarios with 15-year-old girls. So if I did speak to any 15-year-old in the last year, I was probably related to him on some level. I would have some sort of an explanation. I certainly know right now whatever's happening is Styx is aware of the situation. So at least say, hey, I was fucking around, whatever. I think she does good videos or whatever, which I doubt, or whatever. But the point is, when you're 200,000 subscriber YouTuber and you're commenting on videos with 400 views, and the girl, hey, let's be honest, 15 and that, she didn't look bad. It's a bad look.
Someone clip that. I'm just joking.
No, yeah, you should. That'd be great.
I'd be able to explain that comment.
That's yes.
Okay, so wait, hang on. So I can clarify for myself. Are we talking about the one where he's like a long rant? At sometimes in life we must do things that are unpleasant, and then etc. And then a girl replies to him, "Patience, Styx. It's obvious you're infatuated with this girl Stella, and blah blah blah." And then he responds with, "Perfection is worth waiting for." Is that what we're talking about?
There's the other one where he said you should expect a message from me. You could look on the Facebook, which you can't post it obviously because that one needs to be completely edited out without doxing people. But on the Facebook one, you could look and you could see him commenting on it on his regular account. He's a friend of hers, and that's the other thing. I don't know if you guys with Facebook, unless you're family with somebody that's under 18, I don't think they even pop up in related. You know what I mean? Friends.
Yeah.
Facebook.
They hide them.
It does, sir. It does seem like you have to actively go out and find it and add it. Look, I will say this. The pedophile thing was a joke. I don't know if he's a pedophile. I made that because I thought it was a common knowledge thing that people were joking about. Again, we're out of the loop. We've been so in this fucking Dan Schneider thing that's all we've been focused on.
Yeah.
But that being said, this wasn't a drop of handgun. I'm not trying to prosecute the guy. I'm not even saying he did anything illegal. I'm saying that the optics are bad.
Terrible.
That's it. That doesn't look good. You could never find a screenshot of me talking to a 15-year-old girl online like that. Look, I have a Discord. There's some people under 18 in there. Hey, I like your show. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's it.
Let me answer your question with a question. Now, Warski, you have a massive channel. Okay. You compared to, some of us, you would be the most approximate example as somebody who's equal to Styx. You're a busy guy. You get a lot of comments. You don't have fucking time to be fucking around, waxing philosophical for 8 paragraphs on some hot chick's YouTube page. All right. If you were doing that, I guarantee you she would either you trying to fuck her, or B, she's giving you super chat money or something. There's something going on. There's a reason. There's a motivation, a drive. I'm not running around, like Roy said, commenting on all these up and coming little YouTubers with their makeup blogs talking,
what does she do? Yeah, what does she do exactly?
Who knows?
She's a fucking talks about trad life as a teenager for some fucking reason.
Life?
Teenage trad thought.
She's a trad tater thought. And that's
Oh.
And again, we're not here to fucking prosecute the guy. I don't know if he's done anything illegal. What I am saying is it doesn't look good. And if I did that, I would be called out on it, and I would immediately go, "Oh, hold on, that was my sister. I was joking, whatever, something." You know what I mean?
That's my sister. I'm banging her.
I'm banging her.
Business.
I'm from Alabama. What are you gonna do?
Man,
So I don't know what he's done or what he doesn't do. It doesn't matter what my personal views are about him, about Styx, but that doesn't look good. I brought it up because I thought it was common knowledge.
I'll say it doesn't look good, but we shouldn't, no one should really.
Well, Andy, wait, what doesn't look? This is what confusing me. No. Yeah. The only archive I have of a comment from him is on one random video from her that says it's difficult to maintain civility when the lamestream media inevitably declares both candidates to be Hitler and Stalin. Mm-hmm. There's nothing in that comment I want to fuck this chick. I find this chick attractive. Every other comment so far is just an image capture.
Well, and that could have easily been doctored. And keep in mind, this is fucking lefty poll. I've seen these people run bullshit ops on people, right? You can't trust that shit.
Well, and also this comment that I'm looking at, that long one about having patience, I feel as if it may be about whatever she's talking about in her video. What's the actual video about?
Yeah, if it's real, yeah, it could very well refer to something else.
I've been looking through all these, and I can't. Are there any other links to anything other
No.
than the pictures.
No,
Is
that's
that's the one
yeah.
link to an archive thing. I didn't
That's the
miss
one
it.
link that's an archive. Yeah, everything else is fucking, just fucking screenshots that which anybody can make up.
If he wasn't doing anything wrong, and here's the thing: if he wasn't doing anything wrong, then why did he delete them? Like, that's my point. If you have nothing,
no, if they weren't real, how would he? If they're not real comments, what is he deleting?
Well, here's my point. They're not okay, but you have as much proof that they're not real as people on poll do that they are. Regardless if they're lefty or they're right, it doesn't really matter. At this point, the arguments are this: either he did it and that looks creepy, or it's fake and he didn't do anything. Right? Can we at least agree on that?
Can you say it's fake?
Well, you can't delete something that doesn't exist. I mean,
you know what? Then say it's fake. This has been up for a while. People have been hitting on this in his app messages for a long time. He's never said it was fake.
If this was an equivalent thread, okay, of me on Lefty Poll, and all the facts were the same, everything's unchanged except instead
You
of
deny it, right?
me.
Yeah.
No, I would have posted that Lefty Poll thing on my personal Facebook. I'd have been like, look at this guy's
Oh yeah, that's it.
cross-dressing. He's trying to bang 15-year-olds. This shit is hilarious.
The problem is his saying nothing about it. Everybody here, if this happened to them, would you not be saying that's bullshit?
Wait, hang on. But just like for example, with me right now, with what I'm doing, a lot of people have taken me out of context from like a few shows and are talking like mad shit. And I've only responded to a couple of things and I mute everyone else. That's bullshit because I don't have time to waste when it's just these obvious bullshit fucking slanderous.
Okay, if it's obvious bullshit, then come out and say it's bullshit and I'll shut up. Call me a fucking liar, say it's fake.
And
do it.
And let's be intellectually honest here. There's a huge difference between trying to bang a 15-year-old girl and going on the Daily Show. You know what I mean? One's a fucking podcast appearance.
Yeah, but hang on. But look, but if this is fake and doctored and he responds to it, it just puts more attention to these people who are doctoring it, therefore now creating more speculation on this situation. You know what I mean?
I've only ever been scared to draw attention to something about me that's true.
No, not true. Look, there's for example, fucking Destiny the other day, he tweeted something out because I've been like I'm on his case about like doing all these like slightly pedophilic type fucking things, right? And he tweeted out just to troll me, Andy, stop talking to me about child porn. It's creeping me out.
Okay, hey Kumite, I just sent you the longer form screenshot. If you want to look at that of the little screenshot that you've seen, if you want to look at that and tell me that it's doctored and fake, then that's fine. Maybe I'm wrong, but let me tell you something. It doesn't look fake.
But I can't.
What's your name,
I can't scan it.
A channel name? I'm talking to Styx right now. What's your channel name?
My channel?
Yeah, like what are you like? Are you friends with Destiny? First of all,
no, I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
All right, so what's your channel name?
Revenge of the Cis. Tell him to call. I have no problem. Come and say these are fake and pronounce Patreon wrong. I really don't care. But at the end of the day, he's not saying anything, and we're going to be a show, and we're going to call it out. Here, you guys could send him a message. We can't. We get ignored. We get blown off, and that's fine. I don't care. This isn't because we're jealous. Yeah. This is, it looks weird. And if it's fake, say it's fake.
And if a bunch of people want to mass report us, it's fine. We got a Roku channel.
Yeah.
Tonka, I hope you don't mind me jumping in here, but I do have a quick question for these guys.
Sure.
So him ignoring you is somehow.
I knew you were going to pop on that. No, I don't mind that he's ignoring us. My point is that
if I ignored everyone who accused me of something on Twitter, I'd be an alt-right Nazi next Hitler.
I get it. You guys are all famous. I got that, but that's not my.
No, that's not what I said. Don't misconstrue what I said. I just asked you a simple question.
But that's not what they said either.
That's not what I said. I even cleared it up and saying we're not jealous. We don't care. My point is that you guys have easier access to verify this. We don't. That's what I'm saying. You could send an email. We can't. So we can just go off by the information that we have. We don't care that he ignored us. My point is if we send a message going, hey, bro, is this true? We like you. And he doesn't reply. Sure, it might be because he doesn't see us. I get that. What I'm saying is we don't have the resources that, for example, Worski has, who could send him a message and he's going to pay attention. That's what we're saying. Maybe now that it's brought to light, maybe he will address it now, and that'll be great. Again, I made a joke. That's what I did. If he didn't do it, if he didn't delete those things, if that's fake, okay.
So he has to defend yourself to his joke. To your
he doesn't have to defend. It's not a.
Here's a good
Are
question.
you fucking
How
serious?
did you guys? How did you get this? Was this just kind of sent to you?
No, this wasn't kind of sent to us.
Okay.
I'll explain exactly what happened.
Okay.
We saw on the Not Andrew Anglin's fucking Twitter page, he pointed out that Stick was a cross-dresser. We didn't know that. I don't even barely seen any.
The only time I've ever seen Styx cross-dress was as a joke on the Matt Christensen show.
Yes,
The
and
cross-dressing isn't a big deal.
I
Just
don't
let him
care.
get to the next part of the story.
Okay,
Holy
so
shit, I don't care if he cross-dressed.
okay,
Sorry.
okay. The thing about the cross-dressing thing, since you're talking about it, I'm looking at his fucking Facebook page. He actually addressed that on the 16th. He said,
Okay.
"Nope, it's not real, but it's freaking funny to see people fantasize about me cross-dressing for their benefit."
All right, but
Okay.
all right, even
On
if he
my
was
show
a
too.
cross-dresser,
On
we've
my
got to
show
get
too.
we've got to get to the next part of the story.
Point.
Yeah,
It
we've
doesn't
got to
matter
get to
if
the
he
other part.
cross-dresses. Mike and I
And
have
I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting that out there.
Mike and I have worn wigs and put makeup on and pretended to be Blair White. We're not judging him on that. I don't. If someone were to judge me for acting gay, then fucking no one would pay attention to me. That's not my point. My point is that we didn't know that he did that, and when we looked at the picture, in looking to see if the picture was real, we found this thread.
Sticks is in the chat. He's in the chat.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay, Sticks. Hey, Sticks. I'm gonna send you a link.
I sent him the Hangout link.
You did beautiful.
Yeah, he said,
Oh.
"Joke my ass." The same bullshitter that said I denied the Holocaust. Who wants a summons? I'm wealthy enough to do it.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, are you?
I love Sticks. I love Sticks.
Is he
Do it.
seriously gonna? Is he threatening to sue? To go?
Yes.
For it, pal? I don't
Oh,
care.
I thought you meant someone to be on the
So
show.
I
My
mean, you just made a joke that he was a pedophile. Now you're asking him
Yes,
to defend it.
I made a joke. I made a joke based on information.
So why is he have to
It's not
defend it?
okay to make a joke
Hang on,
like
hang
that.
on. I'm sorry. I was listening to this in the car, and when you said that shit, and then you left immediately after. There was no LOL. There was no haha. That was a joke.
Hey,
That was
fucking bullshit, Worski. Mike even said at worst he's doing something illegal. At best he's an orbiter. That's what we said.
Okay, so can you tell me what part of that is a joke?
yeah. What's
How is it
what's the
funny,
point?
though?
Yeah, where's the
There's nothing
punchline?
funny about it. I mean, that is a serious allegation.
Revenge of the Cis.
The joke
Fuck
was
kids.
the
That's a
was-
joke. Okay, bye guys. That's fucking
joke-
retarded. You
the
just
joke-
really want the attention. That's what it seems.
Yeah,
like.
that's what. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Look, the joke was this, and I'll explain. We thought, as I said before, it was common knowledge, so I threw that out as a joke. Finding out after we said it that it wasn't when everybody freaked out, and that's when Mike said, "Hold on, hold on." At worst, he's doing something bad. At best, he's an orbiter. That's what we said. Was it a bad joke? Fair enough. No problem. You could say that. But at the end of the day, it was a joke. And I don't want to hear anybody on the free speech side telling me that, oh, you can't make jokes like that. No,
Nobody's saying you can't make the joke, but don't just defend it. It's the
Yes,
just
I
a
did.
meme
I'm gonna
defense.
defend. No, I'm gonna
The
defend.
just a
Dude,
meme
dude,
defense is over.
Hang on.
It's
There's a
done.
difference between a joke and then putting this information out there, saying he might be a pedophile or an orbiter of whatever, of hitting on a 15-year-old, and then leaving. You put information out there and then said the joke.
I am here. I didn't leave. I'm right here. He could come on right now and we could talk about it. You're saying I left while you're talking to me. I am here.
No,
So-
I
We're
meant
talking about
before. I
that
meant
time when
before.
you,
Yes,
the
but
time
that
you were
was
on a minute
like-
ago, you ended up leaving. Now you
The
did say
reason
this
that I
before you
did that-
jumped in. Hold
the
on a second.
Sure.
I'm giving you. I'm trying to give everyone some
Sure.
at
I-
least
you're
enough
right.
of a fucking chance here.
You're right. I apologize.
I think you've jumped the gun a bit. I think that you came across some things and you threw some info out there. I don't think you vetted it very much. I just think that you went with what you saw because, like you said, you're already looking for pedophile in everything right now with the Dan Schneider thing, right? You're already in that world. So
Okay, go ahead.
you get this, and that's kind of the mode you're in, and that's what you ran with. I get how that happens, but you've got to fucking go through this stuff a lot more before you get it in front of a bunch of people. You throw it out there, it becomes a big fucking thing.
Yeah,
Get
there's
people
about
excited.
2,100 people here, and they just all watch that shit.
Maybe it becoming a. But here's the other side of that, guys. And let's be honest. Maybe it becoming a big thing is how fucking things come out. That's the other.
No, that's how like bullshit
Okay,
gets
how about
spread.
this? Then let me say something very clearly, so if everyone doesn't understand, so I don't have to defend my joke. Let me make a statement right now. after what I saw, if it is real, and I have no reason to doubt that it is fake, if it is real, it is weird. If that was my 15-year-old sister he was talking to, I would punch him. If it was one of your 15-year-old sisters he was talking to, I would assume you would. If it's fake, all right, maybe it's fake. I'm not a fucking Photoshop analyst. I don't know if it is or isn't.
Dude,
I just
My
Hey,
opinion.
look,
What
I-
happened to
I have
innocent
one thing
until
to say.
proven guilty?
I have
You know,
one thing
I
to
wouldn't.
This
You
is
know,
a
this is
court
one
of
of those.
law.
Okay.
I've-
Listen. Exactly, it's not a court of law. It's a court of fucking public opinion. So you have to be fucking careful of what you say. Like, this is one of those topics that's so fucking sensitive. It can ruin a person's reputation. You should talk about it behind the scenes, off air. You know, you don't go on air and by the way and say, oh, by the way, that guy could be a pedophile. Like, you don't put that shit out there.
Wait a minute.
You know, like.
Hang on, may I
People
say
start
one
thinking this is
thing?
fucking speculating.
Real
Jesus
quick,
Christ, dude.
before
Yeah,
Andy asks his question, I didn't listen to the beginning of this. Did he
It's
make
real-
this apparent that this was a joke or that it was some kind of thing he just found? Or did he come on here like, look at this shit? and
It
just-
did not
It's a
sound
thing
like a
that
joke
he-
to me.
It did not sound like a joke to me either. Okay, it's
Oh, okay.
it's a thing.
Yeah,
he
that
said
makes
that
more sense.
Andrew
He
Anglin,
didn't
not Andrew
present
Anglin,
it
you know, by
onto
the
the
way.
hold on. He
He
didn't
gave that
present the
information to
info
him.
on the stream. That came after when everyone started asking for it after they had said what
Yeah.
they said and then they left. That's how
So
that
did
ended
they
up
come in
playing out.
here and accuse him of doing this, then
Yes.
leave, then drop the info, then leave?
It was a leap from this, and then they started talking about Styx. Ian thought they were talking about someone else named Styx, who he's familiar
Yeah.
with, and then they cleared up it was STYXHEXENHAMMER, and then they had to go. That's how that ended up playing out.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what bits could have been jokes.
It was abrupt. It
It
was
was. We were
It was
rolling
not-
with a conversation.
dude.
I didn't know that it
Dude.
was about that.
Like I'm not saying it was deliberately abrupt. I'm not saying you guys left on purpose.
Yeah.
But it was very irresponsible, you know, to just drop that and then like you assume that we knew about this or that it was like a common joke. It's not. It's kind of new to everybody.
I have one quick thing to say. A few weeks ago, I was talking to Tonka, and someone had told me something about a certain YouTuber that was possibly scam artistry. Now, there was a bit of information, and I was a bit like, "Holy shit!" But then Tonka and we were discussing, and he's like, "Andy, just wait till everything's out, right?" So I didn't say anything, not even a joke, not even like a piece of information that I had. And then a few weeks later, the dude was just like, "Oh, I was wrong about that." When you come onto a show with 2,000 people and bust that out, it sounds slanderous.
Styx is in the chat right now. He said,
Yeah, I know.
Did you see what he said?
What
What'd
did
he
he
say?
say?
He said he would appreciate it if his fans flagged the stream because of this. Styx,
No, Sticks.
Yeah,
This is not his
don't
show.
do
This
that.
is not his. Yeah, no.
Wow, so that's not making that's not weird at all.
He says, "Fuck your stream, lol, pandering leftist morons." You know what? When you say
Wrong
shit
stream,
like that,
bro.
when you,
Hang on.
accuse me of being a fucking leftist, you know that tells me that you might be guilty. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait. Hang on.
Might
He
be there's the allegations that you don't want to deny them.
He
you know,
thinks
like
this is
maybe
those guys'
He thinks it's
streams.
that. No, he thinks
that,
it's their
that there
stream.
might be something going on here. I don't know. I don't know. Think about that for a moment. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, even if they are, if it was their stream and they're talking about it, why is he pulling a Liz Reptile?
I'm
What
just
a fucking pussy though. Telling people
guys.
that the
Yeah, that's
flag
kind of
your
a-
fucking
yeah.
stream.
I've
Jesus Christ.
I stepped out for a bit and it obviously escalated a bit while I
Yes, it did.
I just want to say I'm pointing out right now that is a pretty shit move. It sounds just like having somebody take a video down where comments might have been a little weird or doing other things to cover up their
It
step.
tells me he's hiding something. It tells me he's hiding something. That's what it tells me.
We're
No,
accused of
you
something.
know what it is? I'll tell you what it is.
Man, to be fair, I have barely said a word in the last 10 minutes. I just want to make my point here. If
Hang
I
on, look. May I just say one thing to Sticks? He's hearing me, and I'm DMing him. Look, Sticks. Okay, he's DMing back, but this is not their channel. This is the first time they've been on this show.
go ahead and
they hop-
support our channel, fuck, why not? Right? Because that's how
Let me finish what I'm saying, please.
that's how skeptics do it, right?
All right. So here's what we
You're not helping
could do,
anything.
Sticks. Because look, people are calling him a Holocaust denier, all these horrible things, and he's just had enough. He's just getting fucking slandered left, right, and center. So I understand what his viewpoint is. He's asking, what is a premortal stream link so I can file a legal suit? He's talking about your channel. Look, this is Kumite. This is Tonka Saw's channel. Tonka has a fucking fun morning show here. They wanted to come here to call me out about my stream or something, and then I had to leave. I was driving. They hopped on while I was driving. I was listening, and then I heard them bust out that shit. This is nothing to do with Tonka Saw at all. This is part of his livelihood, and his morning show is fantastic. So that's what I want to say. But Styx, in his defense, he's just upset at all this bullshit of false allegations of denying the Holocaust, being a cross-dresser, blah blah blah, and he's sick of it. He's just absolutely sick of it.
Styx seems to think that we all love Destiny over here.
No, we did 1 hour. Me,
Styx,
Ian,
you're being a flagging bitch boy retard. Nobody likes Destiny over here. This is fucking retarded. Maybe if you caught on to things a little bit more, you would understand what's happening. Rewind the stream, put on your fucking glasses, maybe get on more than the fucking leather jacket so that you don't get so fucking sick and you can actually read the goddamn thing and you'll see what's going on. Styx, stop being a bitch.
Look, I love Styx. He's a good dude.
I don't know him, but he's being a bitch. This is stupid.
We did 1 hour about how we don't like Destiny on today's show. No one here likes Destiny. We don't want to even associate with him. Styx, if you want to hop on and chat for a second, please do. That would be awesome. And guys, this, for what we can tell here, this is definitely false information because it's not ironed out, and you came in here and accused him of something that is probably, again, I was saying this for an hour when I was talking about Destiny, the most disgusting allegation on anyone, and I fucking hate pedophilia. Stella is one of his subscribers. He was commenting about her video. Okay, so let's everyone just take a fucking breath. All right. Now, Revenge of the Sis, do you have anything to say with everything that's just happened right now?
Just that, look, man, this stuff can get sorted out over time. Nothing was said that was that slanderous other than a few screenshots were shared and some things were discussed and questions were asked. Now, if people want to turn this into a mass reporting fest and try to get our channel taken down, you can only do so much. Our shows are backed up. Most of our money comes from Patreon. We have our own website. We will get around it. It sucks. It's going to suck for us. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's not going to kill us. So, look, I mean about your allocation.
Real quick, Styx says that if it isn't the Kumite's fault, then I apologize. I'm slightly confused about who's spreading this bullshit. I can only imagine it's Holt, Pac-Man, or some other leftist loser. Well, hold on. That's because you're really narrow-minded, Styx, and you need to get out of that dumb shit. What you need to do is actually pay attention to stuff.
Is a fucking SJW.
That's fucking
I've
dumb.
been in that fucking mindset before. Like you assume that we're all fans of fucking Destiny? Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, look.
Hold on.
Again,
fucking research.
He's been all these allegations from the past 2 weeks have been Destiny fans, so he just assumed it was like Destiny's cabal.
All right, fair enough. There are fucking Destiny fans in the chat.
That's
as well.
That's fine. Hold on. Then he assumed wrong, and he should probably get the cult of leather jacket fuckers to not fucking flag the stream now, maybe. And quit with for fuck's sakes, flag the stream if somebody says something against you. That's bitch-made shit, Styx. I don't give a fuck if this was their channel. You need to grow the fuck up, learn how to take something.
I'll say this. Number one, I made a joke because I thought it was common knowledge. Fair point. It wasn't common knowledge. Maybe it was because what Tonka said. Maybe it's because we have been so delved deep into it. Anything like that is a red flag. If that's the case, let me be clear. I don't know, Mike, nor I know if Styx has done anything illegal or anything like that. What I am saying, and I will say it again, I don't know if these screenshots are real or not. If they are, it seems really creepy to me. If they're fake, all right, tell me they're fake. Tell me they're made.
If you don't know 100%, putting it on a stream with 2,000 people watching is irresponsible.
What you guys did was definitely fucking dumb. And people keep saying that I should change the title. It may offend Styx. I don't care if my title offends Styx. It says the Styx pedophile, in quotes, situation. Styx, if you get butthurt over that, I don't fucking care. If you're in the crowd and you get butthurt over that, I don't fucking care. What do you want me to call this? That's what this is. Had to restart the stream because that.
It is what it is.
I am so fucking over this bitch-made shit. Stop being bitches.
I
Goddamn.
honestly, again,
You know,
I think-
I'm not a big fan of his fans. You know, like I can defend him, and you know they'll just be upset no matter what.
Styx is the Rick and Morty of the YouTube world. But listen, what I'm saying
I
is
love Styx. I love Styx.
is that as I said earlier, I got here and things had escalated for the 5 minutes I left. We really intended to fucking break some balls. Like I've checked out the Morning Kumite many times.
Wait, did you just say you intended to break balls?
This whole
Exposing someone as a pedophile is not breaking balls,
Holy
dude.
fuck. Hey, first of all, go back and listen to the original.
I was trying.
Yeah, I'm listening to what you just said. You fucking.
Actually, really funny. You were talking about that Richard Spencer comment that he made, and you go, "Well, it sounds like what he said was that's what you said can make people sound like what you may have been saying."
Okay,
I don't
right?
know. Going on a stream and saying we should give pedophiles extreme porn may also make you sound like a pedophile. Sending messages to 15-year-old girls may look really, really bad, regardless of who you are. Yeah, that's also the real world that we live in. I understand what you're saying. The joke was shitty. Fine. I get
It's
it.
not a joke to get on a stream in front of 2,100 people. Go, this guy's a pedophile.
I
It's
got
not a
it. There's
fucking joke.
2,100 people. We get it. There's a
No,
lot.
it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a fucking joke.
Right. It's not a joke. If he's actually talking to 15-year-old girls like that, it's fucking gross. How about
Do you
that?
have proof that it's real?
I don't know. Do you have proof that it's not?
I have proof.
I can't prove a negative.
The story.
He's trying to delete the
I
story.
know that much.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's just apologized in the chat. It sounds like you guys have a hate boner for Styx.
If a 15-year-old tweeted me and she went, "Hey, I love your videos," and I went, "Thank you," are you going to be like, "Well, why is Andy replying to a 15-year-old?"
Hey, you guys are fake news.
Sure. Okay. All right.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you're
not
right.
trying to be. Look, dude, I'm just being honest with what I see and
Styx
how I
just
feel
messaged
about
me,
the
and he
situation.
said he said it's got to be a shot. So
Gotta
that's
It.
it.
I'm not being a
Who said-
dick. I'm just
I'm
telling you what
I'm more
think.
likely to agree with him than the guy who calls people pedophiles for a meme.
Let's be clear. No, by the way, I'm not the one that
batting
posted
average
that.
will be 900
Yeah.
if we're wrong.
I know. I'm not the one that posted that, by the way. That came from an archive thread. So it's not like I'm calling him out. I'm looking at what I saw. I'm looking at the screenshots that I saw. And I'm saying, if these are real, it is gross. Now, what you guys are doing is the same thing. You're
Okay,
saying,
I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up MS Paint and then make some shit where you said you killed a cat.
Sinatra,
and
let
then
him
post it.
finish for a
holy
fucking minute.
fuck. My point is that you have as much information to prove that they are photoshopped as I have to say that they are not. That
All
we
right,
can agree
hold
on.
on. That's not necessarily true. Here's the thing. There's plenty of people who can run it through a fucking gimmick. They'd be able to tell if it was photoshopped or not. I don't know if anybody around here has that capability, but there's ways to tell.
All right, listen, I haven't been able to finish a point since I got on this stream. I'm just going to say one thing, and that is this. Even at worst, oh, you guys made a joke or you didn't make a joke. We guys sent you information, and you guys were the ones that decided to read all this shit out on the air and draw attention to it and draw attention to the poll. So if you guys really want to be dicks about it,
So now you're blaming Tonka? Fuck out of here.
we DM'd you some shit, and you decided to run fucking buck wild. You said, whoa, this is so good. We got to get a second stream going.
No,
You know-
that's not what
no.
happened. That's
No,
really
that's-
fucking stupid to say, you disingenuous fucking goof, now that
The
you've
whole
been made to
reason
look
I'm
a
here
fool
is
of.
He's streaming.
No, hold on. I've been really fucking patient with you motherfuckers, and now you want to pull some bullshit like that? Are you serious? I was pulling a stream like I do all the goddamn time. Said I was doing one on Saturday, like I said I would do for my friends and my fucking people on my Twitter there. And you came in, you said what you fucking did. My power fucking goes out because I'm in the middle of a fucking storm, and I'm a little fucking sick, just letting you know. But I'm doing pretty okay with the shouting here. And all of a sudden, we go down and we come back up because we went down as you guys decided to be like, oh, pedophile, oh, pedophile, oh, pedophile, because you can't get another fucking gimmick to get your bullshit show off the fucking ground. So don't come in here and talk shit about other people's show and the way that they run their shit when you're the motherfuckers in here doing this dumb goddamn shit that is fucking all this shit up, talking shit about fucking people, slandering motherfuckers. That's where you've gotten to now. You are at slander, you dumb son of a bitch. And you want to come in here and talk shit about the way people run their fucking show. Are you fucking retarded? Now you may talk.
Ouch.
And Tonka also opened it up, and then the moment he opened it up and Medicare saw it, he's like, whoa, what's this? Doesn't look like anything. So they opened it up immediately, and then they were like, okay, like that allegation's pretty fucked up when this is all we have here, which is not anything.
Fake news.
Okay. Again,
You know why I was so pissed like earlier, right? It was because I'm defending Styx, and his fucking fans just keep telling, they're like, oh, all you guys, you should be flag. That it's the kind of shit that pisses you off. It's not how you win people over. Like, we're trying to maintain a cool head here, a collectively cool head on the situation, because this is a very serious allegation to accuse a person of being a pedophile based on, scant evidence that,
Don't come
even
in
if
here
it's
pulling
real,
this
it's, like,
fucking
so
bitch-made
fucking out of
bullshit
context.
because we actually have a show where we flesh it all out before we run our goddamn dick lickers like a bunch of fucking morons like you two goddamn idiots did. Dumbass.
These fucking morons here, they keep calling me a turncoat. Like, turncoat to what? I'm not a fucking SJW, you fucking idiots.
You get your fucking shit together and maybe your fucking show will come together. Maybe you got fucking struck a minute ago before your fucking super chats came in because you do stupid shit like this, you goofy fucks.
Let me be clear. We go on air.
You are not fucking clear. I've gave you plenty of fucking time and you fucking lie. You want to come in here and talk about how I run shit. How about you fucking learn how to run shit where you don't have to get fucking struck down because you want to slander motherfuckers, you goofy fucks.
So is it an allegation or is it a joke?
First
Yeah,
off,
which one
I
is
will
it?
explain this. First off, the word pedophile, look back, see if that was used. Secondly, what I said was he's talking to 15-year-old girls, and that's
It's fucking implied. It's fucking implied.
Okay,
We're
well,
not-
It wasn't just implied. You fucking said it. You said, at worst, he's a pedophile. At best, he's orbiting little girls. You do what you want with that. And then you fucking dip out. I
Okay,
gave you
am
the
I wrong?
benefit of the doubt for over an hour here, and you want to play games.
Am
Don't
I wrong?
bullshit on my fucking show, fat boy.
Is
Am
it
I
an
wrong?
allegation or is it a fucking joke? Pick one.
Okay, very, very simple. I
Okay, I'm waiting.
made a joke. The allegation is that
Okay,
if he's talking to 15-year-old girls,
so
15-year-old
which part of that is the joke and which part's the
Sinatra,
allegation? Because he
hush.
seems
Let
like
him get it out real quick. Let him
God
get it.
damn.
Tonka, let him. Yeah.
All right, good.
Tonka sweat.
Good.
I made a joke on information that I thought was common knowledge. Apparently, it wasn't. My goal wasn't to drop a hand grenade in your stream. You told me to send you the information. I did. I sent it to you. You guys have been talking about it. The information has not changed since I've sent it to you. Now you're getting on me for defending the fact that if those things are not photoshopped, that it's fucking creepy.
May I ask you exactly what out of what you sent is the creepy part? Because I have young people who watch me and they message me and go, "Hey, I love your show, blah blah blah," and I go, "Oh, thank you very much, blah." And we talk for a little bit, and that's it. It's not like everyone that you talk to is like, "Hey, are you ready to fuck?" No.
Okay, so I guess my big issue here is if you really thought he was trying to groom a little girl, surely you should have gone to the police first and coming to the Kumite.
Hey, first off, this is from like a 3-year-old thing. This is something that has been out there for a while. The reason I didn't go to anybody was because, again, I thought this was common knowledge.
It's from last year. It's from
Yeah,
last
there
year.
you go. Well, last year, there you go.
Here we thought it was a fucking joke with the cross-dressing and how does nobody know these threads on these polls? Like people act like
It's fucking lefty people. Who the fuck goes there?
Yeah, I guess I just don't understand where the joke ends, the allegation begins, and
I agree.
everything in between.
Sinatra, I agree with you
Yeah.
because
There's nothing funny about it.
because they bring in the allegation and make a joke about the allegation without laughing or saying LOL or it was a joke.
The only funny thing here is the fucking backpedaling.
Well, there's plenty of things irritating here. Like I have to yell at two fucking guys who I don't even fucking know because Styx doesn't have the balls to get in here, but he wants people to flag stuff down if they talk about him. Styx is a fucking bitch too. This is irritating. He's been an irritating,
It is irritating.
fucking day.
It's not, hold on.
Yeah, no, that's
it's not
irritating
weird.
too. But
It's
if
not
you're calling
weird that he
someone
won't come on and defend himself. It's not weird that he won't come on and defend it. That's not weird.
I just said it was shit. I just said he was bitch made for that. Didn't I say it? Do you speak English? Is it your first
My
fucking
point-
language?
No, it's not actually Spanishes. My point is, if you're going to, it is.
Nice.
My point
can
is,
tell.
I know. Thank you. My point is, if you're going to scream at me that my allegations are such bullshit and it's photoshopped, then it seems a little weirder to me that he's not hopping on to defend it. Correct? If everything I'm saying is bullshit, if everything I'm saying is bullshit, if everything I'm saying
He's
is not
probably
true,
just a fucking bitch. That's what I think about him now. I think he's a bitch. That's my
Okay.
opinion of Styx. He's a bitch.
So anytime anyone makes an allegation, they have to defend it. Well, we
I
know.
don't, you know, I don't think he has to defend himself
If
necessarily.
you
because
can
he's
walk your
making
if you
too
can
much
walk your
bullshit.
stupid ass around in the chat and make all the stupid fucking things he said, then yeah, he's a bitch.
Tonka. He's like, fine. You know what? He didn't want to tickle these guys' fancy, but he just messaged me 30 seconds ago. Hand me the Hangout link. There it is.
Yeah.
Sticks.
Yeah,
Oh, here
thank
we
you.
go. We got some fucking Saturday Blood Sports chat. I hope you're happy. Everybody is literally yelling at everyone.
Fucking
Oh, I love
I know,
it.
Billy,
you better
you
shut
fucking the fucking you're the
Medical
goddamn
just throws
chaotic.
cum in the water and lets it go.
Yeah.
Here we
Goddamn,
go.
Jim.
Hello,
Sticks,
hello.
what's up, buddy?
Hey, Sticks. Hey, Sticks.
Oh, hold up. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
I can
Give
hear
me
you.
a second.
Give him
you
a
can't hear
minute.
us? Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure telling him that you can hear him.
Okay, everybody, let him talk to the guys. Let
Yeah,
it
I'm gonna go
happen.
figure out
Okay,
what-
for some reason, I don't know if anyone can hear me. I can't hear shit at the moment.
okay.
we
Yeah,
hear
we.
you.
He can't hear us telling him that.
And
Hey,
give him
Sticks,
sound
we-
checks.
There we go. Now I can hear. Now I can
You
hear.
hear us now?
Yeah, now I can hear. I had to
Okay.
change the settings.
Sticks. I am.
I'm gonna smoke a
Like
cigarette.
I'm worked up, and I'm sorry for being worked up. Okay, like this
It's all good.
thing has just been pissing me off. Like, I mean, God, I feel like I've been taken for a fucking ride, you know, with this fucking bullshit, and I don't think it's fair for anyone to be a fucking accused. You know,
Ken-
this is like, man,
Now,
I'm sorry,
Let
man.
me just explain briefly. First, ROTC Media has been making hit pieces on me, Warski, and others for some time now, for a couple of weeks, and they're treading on extremely thin ice. No, trust me, dude. You don't want to fucking play with me. You realize how much money I make? What I can do? You fucking realize that, dude? Listen to me. Sargon's being sued for a considerable amount for improperly editing somebody's video. What do you think absolute defamation, provable in any court, can do? I've already spoken to the other party involved with the fucking some of the screenshots, of course, are mundane comments, others are shoops. I've already spoken to her. She's going to be making a response. So I don't really need to respond any further than that. Now, let me suspend disbelief for a second. Assume that you're not being malevolent. You saw this like in an archive or something, and you thought it was real. It's not. If that's the case, okay, fine. We can all move on, I suppose. This is the same thing as the motherfucking Holocaust stuff.
Okay.
The cross-dresser stuff. It's being promulgated by a bunch of fucking leftists who started not liking me. It was the same period when they started saying weird shit about Malnu, Lauren Southern race mixes. Malnu molests his granddaughter. Razor Fist is strung out. All of this other bullshit. It's the same kind of stuff I've been fighting against. There are people who don't like the fact that I'm successful. I'm just going to let people listen to the response by the other user.
Okay. I thank you for coming on, by the way. I do appreciate that, number one. Number two, when we saw that, some backstory here. As I mentioned before, we've been doing this whole exposing Dan Schneider and all this pedophile stuff. People send us stuff. This is not what that was. Somebody made some sort of comment about you cross-dressing. We went and we looked online and we found the archive. Okay? Yeah. We saw those pictures. Now, again, I will say this. I thought it was common knowledge. I will say, I don't know your background, Sticks. I will be absolutely honest with you. I did not know that leftists are doing stuff. I did not know any of that stuff. But when I saw that and I saw those the screenshots that you are saying some of them are shopped, I thought to myself, that is fucking creepy. That is why I had the reaction that I had. I came on the show and I made, as been pointed out by everybody on the show, a bad joke. I did not mean to come out and make some sort of wild accusations. I had thought this has been up there for a year. This has probably already been addressed. That is what I'm saying. I did not do this as
well. Yeah, if it's something fake, I mean, I'm not going to do anything about it because anyone who subscribed to me knows it is.
And
look.
The other guy from the show wants to also talk. If you want to,
all right, sorry, and I just want to say, I'm probably the half of Revenge of the Sis that is actually more familiar with you, Sticks. I watch you. I'm a fan. I subscribe to you on all of my alts.
Then why are you constantly trying to get me and Warski to respond? Is it to buff up your tiny subscriber numbers?
No, let's just no. Thing came up. And as we cover things that are notable, again, if they're fake, fine.
Well, then why the fuck would you even bother covering it if you don't have any? Someone puts an image out on the internet. It's the same as me as a cross-dresser from Italian B or whatever the hell it's from.
Okay, perhaps I phrased this poorly. What I'm saying is, let's say this is fake, okay? And this situation were different. And if it were me, that is, to me, in my scenario, would be a hilarious thread that I would be like, holy shit, look at the fanfic being written about me.
Yeah, it is hilarious. But the thing is, when people assume that it's real and promulgate it out, if it's on 4chan, who cares? It's anonymous posting, it's trolling. I understand that. I'm not bent out of shape.
Okay.
But then when people try to, it's just like with the Holocaust stuff. Somebody takes a small part of a 5-year-old video, passes it off as recent without any context. No shit, that's going to be something that's potentially harmful to my brand. People should use a little bit more responsibility. I believe in free speech, absolutely. But there are limitations on that speech. There absolutely are. Like, I wouldn't come out and it's like, there's weird stuff supposedly that Destiny said. I don't even address it. I don't even know if it's true. And I don't care enough to even dig into it. It's the same thing. Show a little bit of restraint on such things.
There was more of an attention brought on the fact that it appeared as if there was an effort to cover this up, which again is not something somebody does in an untrue situation. That's all.
What are you talking about, dude? I didn't even address it. It's not important.
Actually, may I just hop in for 1 sec? Like what I was telling you dudes before, I've got so many allegations on me in the past month that if I were to respond to every single one, it would just drive me absolutely insane. And Styx being a bigger channel and myself being a bigger channel, we get people putting us out of context or making fake bullshit so much that if we address every single point, like if it was a real thing that like showed a lot of evidence that you were like, oh shit, then you'd address it. But when it's like these small out of context clips, for example, of me on some alt-right show or something I say, or even just like a print screen or something that can be edited, like this is something you can't respond to.
It's called Grease Monkey, dude. You can fool around with the metadata, make it look. What do you think they do with those fake tweets that Trump supposedly made? I've got one that says, oh, Hillary Clinton doesn't have a dick. I suck my own dick every day. Now, it looks real enough. It's not going to come up as, hey, this was Photoshopped, because they just fool around with the metadata, dude.
Okay. Now,
I don't even know enough. I don't even know enough about, like, I've never even used Photoshop, so I'm not 100% sure, and I don't really care.
Let me
my point is this. There are plenty of people that don't like my work because I'm successful, I'm efficient, I do what I need to do. They don't like Warski. They probably, in due time, they're not going to like you either. The same thing will happen. And then you're going to be sitting there and somebody's going to make some whack-ass claim about you. And people like me are going to have to defend you on that, say, well, you know, it's probably fake. Who do you think spins that? Do you find it odd that Destiny is messaging people with the Holocaust video link like a week before our debate, and then this happens right after the cross-dressing stuff comes back up? Who do you think was going through the 4chan threads in the first place? It doesn't take an idiot to figure it out.
Okay, Styx, let me concede on a couple points here. You did bring up two things that are correct. Number one, I don't know what's going on with you in Destiny. So let me be clear. I believe you. I don't know because I'm not
the first time I ever heard about Destiny was when Destiny and Mr. Medicare went at it.
Yeah.
That's the first time I'd ever heard of it.
I will concede. You are 100% correct on the fact that the first thing that I should have done before I came out was try to get a better understanding. I did not know that there was number one, no, I am not as technically inclined. I have a fucking WordPress website. It's not great. So I'm being fair. No, I'm trying to be fair here because, again, I'm not an SJW. I'm not going to block you, and I am capable. Yeah. I am capable of talking. You are right.
Also, as a quick aside, because some people are saying this, I realized that it wasn't the Kumite saying this. Like at first, I didn't realize because I'm not a regular viewer, so I do apologize for that.
You're fair. Real quick,
I will just say this to your credit. You came here and you addressed us, and I feel bad. I definitely feel worse about the situation than I originally did because I thought you were gonna keep not addressing it. And that is our experience in other scenarios that we've covered with other people. We kind of call them out, and it has in the past. And again, when looking after legitimate people who do engage in behaviors that are a bit atrocious, we tend to find that when we're, right about something, or we feel right about something, that they tend to cower and hide. And to your credit, you're the person.
I'm not gonna hide because it's wrong. But the thing is, it affects my brand adversely, and it's just not something that needs to be done. People need to show more restraint when it comes to, hey, I wonder if the threshold of evidence has been achieved with this. Because mostly it's, even if it's about leftists, my natural inclination is to assume, hey, it might not even be real. If it's a content creator, even if it's a leftist.
For the record, as the ones who did stir up shit, even honestly, and I know people are going to think we did this for whatever. We did not do this intentionally today. We didn't, honestly. And you can take that with a grain of salt or whatever. I can say this: we never actually even addressed this on our show before.
We didn't. You could look at the whole show.
I looked.
But
yeah, we didn't.
We will. Whether you want, if you want us to not address this ever again, that's one thing. If you would rather us go on the air Monday morning, the first thing we will do is admit that we were perhaps a bit over.
That's up to you. It's when a declarative statement is made, it rises to the level of defamation. Otherwise, if it's just speculation, you do what you need to do. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as what happens on 4chan like every day, and I'm aware of this. That's why I don't pay any attention to it. Why don't talk about it or address it? It's like there's nothing. Look at the Streisand effect I've spoken of. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm aware of that, and I'm not an idiot.
We might be much smaller, but we put 12 hours of work a day into our brand, just like you guys do. And look, you look at things with tired eyes, and you're on, hour 12 of day 6, and you fly off the handle. So I'm willing to say right now, I apologize for any miscommunication.
Apology accepted.
Well, I'll say this too. Number one, because I was the one with the fucking shitty joke. I will say that, because Mike's apologizing. I will say this. I made a joke. It was a bad joke. Yeah. I honestly thought it was common knowledge, and that was my fault. You are right.
What was common knowledge?
Well, no, hold on. I'll explain what was common knowledge, because a lot of people were tweeting out the cross-dressing thing, right? And yeah. I'm sorry. Let me be clear. A lot of people are tweeting out the cross-dressing thing, and in that same archive thread, I found what we were talking about before. So, because the cross-dressing thing was common knowledge, I thought that all of it was common knowledge.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm not a cross-dresser either. That's
no. I know.
Some cam whore from B from like years ago or something.
No, listen.
But it is funny. It is huge.
I'm not saying you are a cross. I'm not saying you are. I'm explaining to you where and I'll admit it now, my ill-informed opinion came from. My intention, as I've always said at the beginning of the show, I said it talking to everybody, I like all the people in the new media. That's why I get upset when they do dumb things. I will say that what I did was dumb. I came on here unprepared. I just was going to come here and talk. It wasn't like my show. That's why in our show, we don't mention anything that, because we do try to be pretty well prepared on the information we present with Dan Schneider stuff, all that other stuff. We try to be as well prepared. I will say, I apologize. I will agree with Mike. You can take it with a grain of salt. We don't do stunts like that to get subscribers, because honestly, at the end of the day, what ends up happening is you get pages reported and you get people calling you faggot all day. So that is what happens.
Well, you've got to realize you're probably going to take some flack from my fans for this, right?
Oh no, hey, listen,
and I will laugh at it. I will find it funny.
That is
you would deserve it.
Okay, got it. I'm agreeing with you guys. Thank you though.
I did get some flack too from them because I got carried away with this shit.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
I mean, you've got to understand when people claim weird shit about me, my first inclination is to ignore it, primarily because I'm used to people saying, like Taoist conservative, saying off the wall shit because they want me to respond because they want some of those subscribers. They want people who don't like me to subscribe to their channel, be like part of the cool kids, like anti-Styx or something. I'm sure this happens to literally anyone who's got any traction whatsoever, and I don't play that game. I just want to make content.
I get it, man. And I'm just saying, and I guess maybe just reading it wrong, I guess you and I just do things differently in that when things like that are said about me, I've been called everything from a Nazi to downright an esoteric Kurt Doolittle-ism follower. And I just, either way, I don't, I just kind of go, this is funny. Oh, they're calling me a cross-dresser. Look, they took a clip from my Blair White video and whatever, and they're laughing at me, whatever. But I apologize for, whatever, maybe taking things out of context and,
and also I'll apologize to Tonka. Dude,
seriously, I wasn't.
Yeah, seriously,
I wasn't even mouthing off to you earlier.
No.
I was mouthing off to Andy, and I apologize to both of you guys.
First, Tonka, it's your stream, by the way. It was never meant for you to come on and us to turn this into a freak show. That was, honestly, swear that was not our fucking intention.
It's always an arena. That's what it's for. But
no, I understand.
He is a good moderator, though.
Again, I will say this. I'll make a definitive statement, as you said, Sticks. I will make a definitive statement. I was completely misinformed. I made a rash judgment on a show without thinking. I will say that was wrong on my part, and we will address it Monday on our show for sure, no matter what.
But not in super detail. We'll just say that
it's one way or the other. That's all good. It's just I see that I look at the title here, and I'm suddenly my Twitter DMs are blowing up, and I got a fucking dozen people saying, "Oh, they're saying this, they're saying." I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" It's like, it's my birthday, so I'm just trying to relax.
Oh, it's today, your birthday.
I just turned 30, so I'm just trying to have a relaxing day. Thanks. And then I see this, and it's like, oh, come on. It's like, did Jared Holt get a hold of some bullshit again?
Okay.
Like, that was my first inclination was, hey, I wonder if Jared Holt's going to be tweeting this out.
You already.
Oh, that's Glory Hole Holt. We've talked about.
We've talked about him before.
Yeah, the dude who has a gay relationship with David Pacman.
That's Glory Holt.
Is that? Hold on, real quick. Not to say, is that confirmed?
They're totally gay for one another. I think they're gay and incestuous. They look like twins.
Oh my. Okay,
I wish that I could get. I challenged the dude to a debate. I would love to have him aboard because I know damn well he's helping to spread the Holocaust bullshit.
And
so
again,
let's be real here. What can we do? Because look, we're not going to make this right. Because we just can't.
It's all good. If you're independent content creators, I don't give a damn. It's just I told people over a year ago stuff exactly like this was going to happen. Bullshit online that's poorly sourced or unsourced or out of context or unattributed is going to start circulating for anyone who's analyzing politics. So I'm not the least bit surprised.
I will say this. I will agree with you on this. If it could happen. You're right. They could do it to us just as easily as they did it to if it was shopped or whatever to us as easily as they did it to you. And I wouldn't want someone to come out there and make an ill-informed opinion. And that was again shooting off the cuff. You are 100% correct. I should have waited to either get more information, figure out this bullshit, or talk to more people. No. I didn't. I will say I apologize for that. That was not my intention. It was not that. And I will say this. I do appreciate that. At least people on the, I don't want to say the right because you guys get mad, but people on the right at least will give you a chance to talk about it and discuss it, which I do appreciate it instead of just mass reporting and, trying to unperson somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, Sticks. It's real funny. On my birthday, it was on the 5th, remember? And
we're almost exactly the same age.
On my birthday, I had the accusation from David Pacman and that Medium.com article spread around, and I was called a Nazi on my birthday, and now your birthday, this happened.
Exactly. Think of it. What are the worst monikers you can give a person? Those are the monikers that'll be run with. Pervert, cross-dresser, child predator, whatever, Nazi. Or you want to sell out your own race, because in my case, I'm both a Nazi and I hate white people, depending on who you ask. And invariably, it's people that don't like me. This stuff has failed to surprise me for over a year at this point.
I didn't throw this. I said really bad things about you. I said really bad things about you before you came. I was very pissed. Yeah. But now that I know that it's your birthday, I can understand a little bit more that you probably had much better shit to do with your evening.
Yeah, mostly waving glow sticks around and eating cake, but
this is part Chuck E. Cheese, part Bloodsport.
I should be like, I'm empathetic to what you're going through, because every single day, people dredge up some bullshit from like 2000. Yeah, IRC
exactly.
Right, they called me a Nazi from that. And I've had to explain that to my fucking employers, like 5 different employers, because I freelance. They ask me, my editors ask me, is this real? What the fuck is this? And like they come at me like it's a serious issue. I mean, obviously it's not as serious as they think it is, and I explain it, and they're like, oh, okay. So, but it's fucked up, right? It's irritating to have to deal with it, even though I know, that I'm gonna get through it. It's just it's annoying to have to deal with every single fucking time.
Yeah,
to have to answer it.
It's constant because the thing is, if some independent creator were to claim this about some pundit or something, you'd be like, oh, well, where's the proof? But if they use some fucking middleman, some shill online to claim it anonymously or otherwise about me or about you or some independent creator, oh, wow, it must be true. This other person who's totally normal like me is claiming it. And then they want you to prove a negative. And it's just total fucking bullshit.
It's impossible to prove a fucking negative. Yeah, I can't say, oh yeah, this is this, and they're like, oh, it's a likely story, right? That's everybody's fucking response. Especially if they don't like me to begin with, if they're like fucking leftists or SJWs, they'll be like, oh, so you're lying about it. You were a Nazi, now you're a Nazi again.
I mean, when stuff like this happens, the only real surprise is when it's not somebody like Holt spreading it around to tell us.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, to be fair, the first time we've even mentioned it, I mentioned it was on the previous thing was on this show because I thought it was common knowledge. We've never said it on our show either, to be fair. And by the way, this wasn't like a third party or this isn't a concerted effort to take you down. This was literally me reading something, making a comment. We had no agenda to take anybody down. It was like we saw this, it was weird. And again, just quick backstory. We've been dealing with the Hollywood Reporter and this fucking Dan Schneider stuff, and it's fucking gross.
You know what you guys should do to make up to Styx for this?
Sure.
You guys should sing him happy birthday.
Oh, that's not necessary.
You know what?
You said you would punch him in the face. Now, the best way to apologize would be to sing him happy birthday.
I hate singing happy birthday, so I feel like this is part towards the penance.
This is probably the worst thing.
No, it's you can do that in a video or something. That's okay.
But look,
though.
You're right. And again, this wasn't come. And by the way, please re-listen to the first thing. It wasn't just coming on and dropping a hand grenade and leaving.
See, that's the other confusion. Like when I was saying to people they should flag the street, I didn't realize 100% what was going on because I'm like in the middle of stuff.
You're having a fucking birthday. You're doing shit.
I get the DMs and then I see the conversation. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Look, I'm looking at our comments. We're gonna get flagged anyway because the internet is just one giant. But
sadly, it's probably true.
I was trying to do as much damage control to you, Styx, when I was DMing you. I'm like, no, hang on, dude, please, just wait. Yeah. I understand though; it's your birthday, so yeah, it's a bit stressful.
So we will put the video out, and Styx won't watch it, but we will. And I look at the end of the day, I apologize again. I didn't. I don't think I'm usually the more intense one in this duo, but I wasn't as tense today. But I apologize for however this turned out. Hopefully we can just support you.
I mean, it's already on 4chan, so sporadically I'll probably have to fucking address it for people that don't know better. But whatever.
Throw them this stream from now on.
Yeah.
It's labeled. There you go. This is what happens when people say this dumb shit. This is me addressing it. You've done it once. It's recorded. You've got it.
Hey, Tonka, 99% of your chat wants them to sing.
Yeah, they really want these guys to sing happy birthday.
My chat hates me so fucking much.
All right.
If they sing, do not flag. Don't do this on your day. How about that?
If they sing, you guys have to smash the like button.
I'll do it, but you guys have to throw them some super chat money right now, and we'll sing the.
They've thrown fucking plenty.
Yeah, there's enough.
See, so don't flag our channel. Everybody worked out with this. Stop. All right. So,
and sound like you're crying while you're singing.
Get it over 500 likes and they'll sing. Get it over 500 likes and thing.
Wait, what number are you at?
They're at 380 right now. Get it over 500.
This is gonna happen in 2 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah, they get it up to 500 likes. You better do-wop the hell out of this shit.
I'm the bass guy though, because I'm like the boom, 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 like the dude at the.
I'll be the higher.
Just find your rhythm. It'll be all right. They're at 530. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ! All right, here we go.
600.
Wow.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday, Sticks, Hex, and Hammer, Six, Six. Happy birthday to you. Hey!
That was spirited.
This is easily the most bizarre stream I've ever been on.
Oh, goddamn right.
It's surreal, dude.
Join the club.
It's a fucking roller coaster. You know, I was pissed, and then I was not pissed, and then I was pissed again.
Every episode's like
Now,
this.
now we need to force Jared Holt and Pac-Man to come on. They can
Whoever
sing-
you
they
want to
can sing
drag on
something.
here.
They can sing YMCA.
His
Oh man,
name is Glory Hole Holt. That is,
Glory Hole Holt.
That's what we call him
yeah.
on these parts.
we dubbed him that.
Really? You call him that? Wow.
What a show, Tonka.
Jesus
Oh my!
Christ.
Every episode, something happens.
We're sorry, guys.
He's a fucking magnet. This fucking Kumite is a fucking magnet.
No, this is what happens when you open up a fucking cage door and just let people do it. Lots of people pack in to
Yeah.
watch it. Lots of people come to fight. That's what happens.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
you turned it around. But
All right,
Billy,
but
how do you feel?
I got to get back to my birthday festivities. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
Go,
Don't
go,
do
dude.
Have
that.
fun, buddy.
Yeah, this was actually slightly fun after the initial concern. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
says that about this show.
Well, I mean, the other thing is, like, I've actually, by the way, I've quit drinking, but I did have like a couple glasses of wine. Just, you know, it's my birthday, so yeah, I was just relaxing. It's like listening to 80s music, and then I get this.
Damn.
It's good, man. I'm
Happy
glad the way
birthday.
you
Yeah, I'll have to come back on this show on, you know, more amiable topics at some point or something.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
All good, man.
Happy
Good to meet you on your birthday. Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm old now. Gonna have wrinkles.
welcome to the club, dude.
Next video I make, I'll have gray hair and wrinkles.
Yeah.
Be in a fucking
Tell me about
rocking
it.
chair.
All right, have fun, everyone.
Later.
Sticks.
Peace
All right,
out.
take it
Peace
easy.
out.
well, I guess maybe we should probably
Yeah, we'll probably
make our
since
graceful
he left,
exit.
we'll make our not so graceful exits.
We're sorry, guys.